I want to try to walk you through the workflow to show you how Canvas and Perusall work together. So I'm going to go into Module 2. The screens you showed me were correct. So going into Module 2, if you look at the assignments and click on that, you'll see the ones that you showed me in the screen. Yours were a little out of order, but they're all labeled week 1 through week 4. So you'll see the ones labeled week 1, Perusall, reading and annotation. And down here, week 2, reading and annotation. Week 3 is the same thing. Week 4, if there are readings or videos to do in Perusall, that's where I post those. They're related, but not one-to-one corresponding to the assignments here in Canvas. In Canvas, the assignments are mostly the ones that require written work or that you do a Learning Center course or whatever, except for these Perusall ones. So let's go and step through this. So it's week 1. I'll start with this assignment, Perusall readings and annotations. When I click this, it takes me to this screen that says, do I want to load week 1 in a new window? And I do. So here we go. Okay. Give that a second. And when that comes up, you'll see the Perusall for the month. And in these assignments here, they're week 1 assignments, and those are all due on October 5th. Week 2 assignments are the 3 here, week 3 and week 4, so forth, for reading and annotation. So the first one is from the Rotary's Manual of Procedures, and it's the first section of that, to go in and comment on Rotary's guiding principles, strategic plan, and constitution. So when you open that up, it opens the center screen to these guiding principles and so forth. It's the assignment that you're supposed to work on. In Perusall, what I expect is that you're going to be reading through here and you'll come upon something that catches your attention or you have a question on or you want to share some experience with. The way you do that, of course, I think you've done this, but is to highlight a section that you want to talk about and then come in and add your comment over here, right? And then hit return, and it's there for everybody to read. And that gives you credit in Perusall for a comment that you made here, and all those comments and comments on comments that other students have made or answering their questions also gives you points in the auto grading system of Perusall. So you work your way through those assignments for all the readings and whatnot, and that gets you the things that you need to do here. For instance, going back to the home, you'll see that there's a video here that you need to watch. You open that up. You can comment on videos as well. When you start this, if you see an area that you want to comment on, you just click this button up here that says add comment, and it's the same bubble that shows up over here. You put your comment on. If you see another student's comments, this one, like this comment thread here, and you want to comment here, you add yours at the bottom. If you want to address it to a specific person, for instance, Frank O'Leary, you just type the @ sign and begin to type his name, and you'll see it come up there, and then you add comment. Okay, and that's what I expect you to do in Perusall. Your written assignments are going to happen back over here in Canvas. Canvas, like the Zoom meeting with the guest speaker. I post the Zoom meeting as a video here that you can watch, but your assignment is here to either attend it or watch it on the video, then answer these 3 questions. You can either do that in an assignment box that's on your screen, or you can upload the file to that you've written in a Word document, for instance, and share it that way. But then I receive those inside the Canvas module under the assignments, and I go to Gradebook and I can grade those assignments. Here, Rotary Basics, what it says is to take the course in the Learning Center and then upload your certificate of completion. So at the end of that Rotary Basics course, you'll have the opportunity to print your completion certificate. You do that as the PDF, and then you upload the PDF under this assignment. If you have any problems with uploads, just send those to me on email as an attachment. That'll be fine. But it should be pretty easy and straightforward where you'll see the opportunity to work these. I'm not seeing that on my screen because I'm in the instructor screen. That's the way you do an assignment. Or there's another Perusall. That's to complete the week 2 due on October 12th. Rotary Club Goals. Rotary Club Goals, you click on that and you see log into my Rotary and then look at Club Goals. Has the club entered it? So you need to answer these questions again, either on a Word document or uploaded directly into a screen that it'll offer to you here in Canvas, and then submit that, and that's your assignment grade. So this is where you'll turn in all of your assignments, except for those Perusall annotations, and just go over there and do that, and consider that a separate sort of activity over there. But it's important reading and videos that I want you to watch, so you get familiar with some of the things that Rotary's published and that are supplemental information that I think you need to know. Sometimes for the assignments, and sometimes it's just stuff that you need to cover that we don't have a specific assignment in Canvas for. But complete these assignments and you're done for the month. And I hope that makes a little more sense now that we've walked through it. So there's, again, no one-to-one connection between those Perusall readings and the assignments here necessarily. But this is where you should focus your time and energy on completing the written assignments, and then Perusall is where you watch the videos and do the annotations of the readings and whatnot. Again, I'm hoping that makes more sense now that I've gone through it with you. As I said in an earlier email, I'm certainly open to meeting with you and walking you through and answering any questions one-on-one. Just give me something that works for you, and then we'll get together and do that.